shit. You turn around right now, you live. That's what you looking at.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You good.
All right.
Now
What's
we can ready to go live on the radio.
okay?
You ready?
Yeah,
You
I'm
ready,
ready.
V? Anything good? You live?
We good?
Your music playing?
Nah, I'm ready to go.
You ready?
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is The Connect, and you are tuned in to BLDradio.com for conversations with The Connect. So I know you're probably thinking, like, what the Connect? Like what does that mean? Like, so it's just a fancy way to say for real, like, really, I'm the plug. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? Like, literally, whatever you want to do to be great, I have access to in some retrospect, right? And so we can't talk about all connect stuff until we talk about where I'm from and my background a little bit. So originally I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I was actually born in Chicago, raised in Memphis, so Memphis is home to me. Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. And growing up in Memphis, basketball was life. It was like either like I was really every single day I would play basketball, 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 and it was because of basketball that I grew up in a really, really great community. Like my community growing up helped raise me. Like my mom, four kids, single mother. The community helped raise me, and so that's why I'm so big, with the community and things like that. And so basketball opened doors to me. Like I played junior college basketball at Ren Lake College. I played Division 1 basketball at Marshall University. We are Marshall. And so I'm just dropping this to tell you guys that's another way for me to make connections. So one thing about me, when you meet me, you're not going to forget who I am. All right, you're gonna remember like, hey, like her energy is positive. Oh my gosh, her locks are beautiful. Like her vibes, like it's just kind of like one of a kind. So that's another reason why I go by the connect because like people remember me, but I always been a person that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So I'm not the stingy middleman. Sometimes you be like, I don't want to deal with the middleman. Give me to the boss. Give me to the boss. Nah, I'm like, what you need? You need what? Hold on right quick. I know a homegirl do that. All right. Such and such, such and such. You still got this? All right, cool. And I'm gonna give you the number. Now, what you do after that, that's up to you. Like some people just don't want to do the work. I'm gonna give you the connection, but you gotta do the work on your own. Like I just believe in working for everything that you have. Like nothing is gonna be instant. Like that's just not realistic. All right. And so, like after I played Division 1 basketball, I just was kind of lost. Like, what are you about to do with your life? Like, what's going on? Like what's next? Because growing up, they made it feel like they made it seem like, man, look, you go to college, you get a good job, you get a car, you get a house. That's not realistic. Like I could not find a job at the school, which how it is that's how I got into children's mental health in the first place. I couldn't find a job. I was working at different factories in Memphis, Technicolor, Nike. Like I met a lot of people there too. But a lot of people in those places would look at me and see me and meet me and be like, girl, what you doing in here? You ain't supposed to be in here. Like you got a degree. Like that's always a big thing. You got a degree. What you doing in here? I'm like, baby, I'm trying to figure it out. So I started in children's mental health. I was doing my thing in children's mental health. I almost worked my way up, but basketball was still the love of my life. So I ended up coaching junior college basketball in Missouri. I just wanted to venture out. I've never been the type to not take risk. Like if it's a good opportunity, I will pack up whatever car that I have. Man, I'm just gonna go for it. Like, why not? That's kind of always how I've been. But me going for it, like, while you're in your 20s, number one, get as many skills as you can. Acquire as many skills as you can in your 20s. Number two, man, take risks. Take risks for the things that you want. Like people are so afraid to take risks. They'll talk you out of stuff. But you just gotta do what's best for you, not what's best for everybody else, what's best for you, right? And so went, tried to coach basketball, hated it, didn't love it, wasn't for me. Why? Basketball, yeah, yeah. So on the other side of it, on the other side of the sideline, when you're not playing, it don't stop. It does not stop. I had no life. I believe strongly in a work-life balance. Like your whole life cannot just be work. You have to find time for leisure and enjoyment. I know you should work hard for the things that you want, but you have to find time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I taught myself a lot. So my best friend at the time was like, forget it. Just I went back to Memphis after I coached because I hated it. I couldn't even finish my second year all the way out. I couldn't do it. I was burnt out mentally. I went home. I almost got depressed for a minute because I just didn't know what I was gonna do next. And so my best friend at the time was like, man, just move to Atlanta and start over. Like, why is that the solution? Like, that's the solution for everybody right now. Like, man, just move to Atlanta and start over. Just go to Atlanta and start over. But at the time, it was just a great idea. Atlanta didn't have all these high prices. Atlanta was a vibe back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it was a vibe. Like it. I used to have like I was young, mid 20s, man. I'm out every weekend. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm working at like the H&M and Atlantic Station. How was I out every weekend? Doesn't matter. I just had fun and I did what I did. But I'm folding sweaters in H&M one day, like, man, you got a degree. I said I had to pat a pep talk with myself, like, man, you got a degree. What you doing? Like, what you got going on? I'm like, man, I don't know. So I found a similar children's mental health facility that's back at home in Memphis. So I hit up my homegirl, my this was so crazy. My childhood friend from like middle school was working at a facility. And I was like, man, listen, see if they mess with me, man. Like I've been there before. Like, see if they mess with me. And they did. So I that's when I got into like almost a 9 or 10 year children's mental health. It's all I knew. It's all I love. It was my bread and my butter. It's how I got paid. I tried to help as many kids as I could. We're talking about kids with extreme mental health. What do you mean extreme? Man, I'm talking about kids running through the woods. We running after them. Like just like I've seen so many things. You probably be like, that didn't really happen. Or how come after that happened, you didn't leave that job? I was just so committed. I don't know how to half-ass commit. Either I'm in it or I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I just that's always how I've been. And so I've worked in residential facilities. I've worked in group homes. I've worked as a life coach. But in Atlanta, you got to keep about 2 or 3 jobs or hustles because stuff is expensive. So on the outside of that, I worked at like Orange Theory Fitness. I've worked at like Cycle Bar. But I'm telling you guys all this because every job I ever worked with, I left a great impression. Like people remember good things, and I'm a good thing. Like my energy is positive. I don't be hating on nobody. Like I don't got time for drama. Like I really want everybody to be their best self. That's just always kind of, you know what I'm saying, how I am. And so after doing the same thing for so long, sometimes you get complacent, sometimes you get comfortable, sometimes you just feel like, even though this is stressful but I'm able to pay my bills and I'm just gonna be okay with it. But I kind of hit a wall during the pandemic because like the world was shut down, but when you work with kids in a 24/7 facility, nothing shuts down. Nothing shuts down at all. Like I'm at work every day trying to figure out, making sure that we taking COVID tests. It was just so many different things going on, going on, going on, going on. Then last year, just really some weird stuff happened to me, and I just had to pretty much start all the way over. So when things happen, I'm saying like you can't just like don't be afraid to start over. I think that's the biggest thing I want to tell everybody out there. Like, you can reinvent yourself as many times as you need to. It's your own journey. I think growing up, I just always wanted to do things, you know what I'm saying, to make my mama happy. Like whatever, like you know what I mean? I love my mama to death. Oh my gosh, everybody know I love my mama. I don't play about my mama. But pretty much she always preached about education and going to school, and I was like, "All right, cool, Imma use ball. Imma use basketball. Basketball is gonna pay for my school." Boom, did that, checked that off. Coaching was kinda like something that my junior college coach called me, was like, "Hey, Stick, I think you know what I'm saying, you should go try coaching." I'm like, "Should I try?" Well, Coach Box, he loved me, he messed with me, let me go try coaching. So, for so many years I did everything that everybody that like mentored me and nourished me and loved me. I did everything everybody wanted me to do. So I hit a roadblock last year and I'm just like, what do you want to do though? What do you want to do? What is going to make Angelica truly happy? And so after crazy chaotic exit of my last job, I just sat still and prayed like, God, please just help me. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what's next. Like, how I'm gonna pay these bills. Like, what to do? What to do? You know what I'm saying? But good thing about it is, while I was at the job, I obtained my MBA in organizational leadership. So I know a lot of y'all see me talking a lot, like on Instagram. Matter of fact, follow me on Instagram _A Harris. Connect me. All right. Follow me on Facebook, Angelica Stick Harris. Yes, my nickname is still Stick. Some people won't let it go, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. I've been Stick since I was like 14 years old. So it kind of is what it is. But I really know what I'm talking about. Like, some people just be talking because it sound good. They just be talking just to be talking. But I really know what I'm saying, especially like when you're talking about marketing strategies and structuring a business and promotion and social media. And so when I say get connected, that's what I'm saying to everybody. Like, people everybody wants to kind of like own a business right now. That's hot. Everything is hot. Like, oh yeah, I got my LLC, I got my EIN. Everybody wants to own a business, but a lot of people don't understand professionalism. Yeah, like, some of you guys are not professional. Some of you guys think people just supposed to do stuff for free off the strength, but that's not realistic because people have real bills. You know what I'm saying? Customer service. Some people Listen, I tell people all the time, I always use mac and cheese as an example. I don't know why, don't ask me why, but I just remember growing up that mac and cheese was that meal that was gonna make or break Thanksgiving. Like, you always ask when you calling and you finna get a meal, who making the mac and cheese, right? So I tell people, if you got a black owned business and you got the best mac and cheese in town, but your customer service is trash, baby, I'm not paying for that mac and cheese. I'm not even coming up there. I'm not about to, like, people work way too hard for their money to go into different places and just not be shown any type of respect. Really, like, why you got an attitude at the job? Why you mad at me? Baby, I ain't do it. You know, like, this be sounding bad, but you knew what this job was when you signed up for it, okay? I don't know why you signed up here. If you knew your attitude was gonna be bad every day, I'm not gonna pay you my money. Actually, I'm gonna go on Yelp and Google and let you know how I really feel. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to help anybody who is like an entrepreneur, you're like an independent artist, you're like an artist, you need help structuring your business. Some people hate social media. They have social media anxiety. So I'm just blessed to be kind of like in that mid range. Like, I'll be 35 this year, so I have the best of both worlds. I remember dial up internet. You got mail. I remember all of that. But then now I know AOL, you got mail. But now I understand Wi-Fi as well. And so this social media stuff is making people socially ignorant. Like, people can't even look people in the face and have conversations anymore. That's sad. That's sad that people are it's all that y'all hiding behind iPads and telephones. And man, you can't text your answer. If you go into an interview, you think they're gonna be like, hey, I'm asking you a question, text me the answer. No, you have to be able to look people in the eye, tell them what you want, tell them your needs, tell them your concerns. And so, but some people just don't feel full with social media. So that's where I come in. Okay. You don't like social media, but you need a Instagram for your business. Let me help you. Let me help you set that up. Actually, let me also show you how to do this, because it's cool that you paying me, but it's some stuff that you just need to know how to do for yourself if you want to continue to grow. But a lot of people are really like old school, like, I ain't fooling with that. But some people are more open. I prefer people who are more open and know the vision and know where they want to take everything, so I can help them accordingly. All right. So we're gonna take a really, really quick break really quickly so we can hear a great song from one of my favorite artists, J Sky, J.SKYY. The name of the song is called Maintain. Hey, you gotta make a way. You gotta make a way. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, you gotta make a way. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey, you gotta make a way. Maintain, I don't feel the same. I can't fuck with you. you gotta make a way. And you gotta make a way. And shut up and make a way. Maintain, I don't feel the same. I can fuck with you. And you gotta make a way. And you gotta make a way. And you gotta make a way. And you gotta hold on. Just take it day by day. Been down for so long. Baby, I'm throwed off. Look what I throwed on. Hey, look what I threw. Ain't gotta wonder why they look at you. They know you got it, nigga, you the truth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, big blessings. Oh yeah, never stressing. Oh yeah, higher level. Oh yeah, bigger doubles. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright. Who don't like me? You don't gotta pretend. Alright. You don't like me, that don't come with a bitch. Alright. Hey, who says money gotta come with some friends? On my soul, stay ready. Look, we don't go. I hope you know. Hey, you gotta make a way. Maintain, I don't feel the same. I can fuck with you. And you gotta make a way. And you gotta make a way. And shut up and make a way. Maintain, I don't feel the same. I can fuck with you. And you gotta make a way. And you gotta make a way. Look, calling, texting, baby, they like, dawg, where you been? Speeding, racing, baby, I've been gone in a while. All that groupie talking make you heartless. All that he say, she say make you hurt somebody. Acting like they love you when they see you. Stay at home, you ain't prepared to murk somebody. Catch me a body like cold. Heat up this bitch like the cold. Coming from under the floor, but we ain't under no more. My fit is under the weather. Don't get the money, you better. Round here to pray, play predator. Even the weakest will wear you up. Spin, move all my problems. Leading never follow. Winning is the motto. Cooling with some bottles. Pop it like the bottles. Yellow baby pronto. Grinding on the rondo. Know how we do. I be screaming, fuck what they be talking. Let them see it. You gotta make a way. Maintain, I don't feel the same. I can fuck with you. And you gotta make a way. And you gotta make a way. And shut up and make a way. Maintain, I don't feel the same. I can fuck with you. And you gotta make a way. And you gotta make a way. That was Maintain. And that was by J Sky, J.SKYY, independent artist from Jackson, Mississippi. So go follow J Sky, show him some love on IG. His tag on IG is Sky So High. Once again, it's Sky So I'm sorry, Sky So High, SKYY, So High. All right. And so moving forward with the connections, I thought like I said, I had to sit still and just wait. And then one day I went to Cutie Nelson Spa in Midtown Atlanta, right across the street from Georgia Tech. I took a drive from Union City to Cuties. That's like about a 35 minute drive, just depending on traffic, but it's always traffic in Midtown every single day. I remember when I first moved out here, one of my friends was like, "Hey, yo, Angelica, so what's it like, having 6 lanes?" I said, "We got 6 lanes?" I had to count, like, we got 6 lanes. It's always traffic. I be fighting for my life in traffic every single day. So I went to get a mani pedi combo at Cuties, and this is how I met Johanna and NaQuinta Gaines, the owners of Cutie Nails and Spa. So we black owned. We black owned. We in Midtown Atlanta, okay? And I didn't know like what to do. And but when I was in the shop, my energy was so strong and something was just saying, they need help in here. Baby, it looked raggedy in there. You hear me? Like they needed some help. And I was like, man, y'all, I asked NaQuinton, like, y'all need some help in here? He was like, you a nail tech? I was like, nah, but this is what I do. This is how I can help. And we kind of just hit it off. And so once I got Johanna on the phone and like my energy is very high, it's very high in vibrations, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, all right, we're gonna see, she was like, we can't afford to pay you nothing. I was like, I don't think this is about money right now. I don't think this is about money. This is about me finding the next phase of my life. Like, where is my life going? Like, I don't like feeling like my life doesn't have any direction because I'm just too talented for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and they gave me a shot. They gave me a chance, and then they were always asking me like, What do you want to do though?" We're glad that you're helping us with the social media and the promo. Like I used to listen. I had to make flyers and business cards, and almost every single day I used to go to Atlantic Station and just pass out flyers. And I always made sure my nails look good because I was like, I can't be doing promo for a nail shop and my nails look like trash. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so I had to really dig deep, and then God just gave me a vision. He just was like, you always kind of been good with connecting with people and connecting people to different things and helping people. I call myself a professional helper. You know, when you put professional in front of something, that means you have to pay me, baby. You gotta pay me. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, connections, connect. So connect with the connect, and I'm the connect. You know what I'm saying? And so last summer was really challenging because I was reinventing myself, and I felt like I was kind of chasing connections. Like it was some people that was feeling me. It was some people that was just they like talking to me. I'm a person that you just like talking to. Like I could meet somebody right now at the gas station, and by the time I leave, they telling me their whole life story. Like that's just the type of energy that I give, and I mean, I listen. Like I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people really wasn't feeling it, but a lot of people were at the same time. It's always a equally balanced, and I felt like I was begging people to support me. Please support me. Y'all don't see me. I'm a talented young black woman entrepreneur. Y'all don't see what I'm trying to do. And so I started losing people. It's sad when you start losing people that you care about, but it's important to let some of that go. Like I prayed every day, and I was like, Lord, anything that's for me, please let it gravitate towards me freely and effortlessly. And anything that's not, please get it away from me. And when I'm saying these prayers, people start dropping like flies, man. People was dropping out my life like flies. Like I was like, dang, I thought these was, you have certain friends, you like, man, that's a for lifer. Man, I got you for life. They want for life though. They was like when I couldn't afford to pay my rent, when I couldn't afford to feed myself, when I couldn't afford to put gas in my car, I never changed my attitude. My attitude. Sometimes you shift your attitude, you change your life. You got it. You know what I'm saying? It was just me grinding, like the grind. Like, man, I'm calling my mama, like, Mama, like, you see what I'm trying to do? I'm doing something purposeful. Please help me. You know what I'm saying? And my mama really fooled with me. Like, I was like, Mama, I don't know how I'm gonna pay you back, baby. But I'm gonna pay you back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other people really mess with me too, because up until this point, I've always had about 2, 3 jobs. Like my friends used to always joke with me. I ain't trying to offend nobody, but I used to be like, you know what I'm saying? You working like a Mexican right now. I'm like, man, I gotta grind, I gotta get it. But like, that's when I was in my 20s. When you're in your 20s, you got a different type of energy. Like you can go out all night, have fun, have drinks all night long, and go to work the next day. Like you ain't just do that. You can't do that in your 30s, baby. You go out one night, man, listen, you need a whole day to recover type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just kept going. I kept the faith, and things just start happening at a quick pace, quickly, like things that I asked God to, gravitate towards me, they start gravitating. I was like, all right, cool. Um, and the people that I just met helped me more than people that I've known for years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I remember that. I remember when I was like down and hurting. I remember who hit me up. I remember who checked on me. I remembered who showed up for me. Like, even if you can't show up, you feel me? I remember who reposted the flyers. I remember who was watching my videos. I remember all of that. And one thing that got me over the hump is somebody straight told me, like, hey man, you know what? Strangers will make you rich. You spend all your time and put all your energy to get the people that know you to believe in you, but a stranger will make you rich. And I was like, and I just started meeting really, really good strangers with a mixture of people that I already knew. So I'm in little 5 points one night, and I meet Open, an abstract artist originally from Miami, with his art in his hand. He has the like dopest art I ever seen. I'm like, what is this? Like, what's going on with this? You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, it's for my art show and all that. I'm like, all right, cool, brother. Like, where's the art show? Because one thing about me, if I tell you I'm gonna pull up, baby, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. I'm not no. I don't say I'm gonna do something and do the total opposite. That's fake. You being fake. Like you just saying stuff to me because you think it sound good. But the whole time I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say I'm coming, I'm coming. I went to so many different everything last year, pop up shop. Like I was everywhere because I'm just trying to get people, man. I'm to connect, man. Come connect with me. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, of course, I want to help him promote his art show. I think his art is dope. But in the middle of that, that art show, I was at a pop up at the official Ink Ladies tattoo shop in Riverdale, and we instantly connected. Like I told her who I was, I'm popping my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm to connect. Like, what's up? What's good? And she, I told her everything I do. She looked at me. She like, man, you different. I'm like, I'm trying to tell these folks, man. I'm not like everybody out here, man. I'm built different. Like, what's up? Mess with me, man. Fool with me. You know what I'm saying? And she did. But after that, pop up, Open used to have these community art projects in Piedmont. So I ain't never been. I seen the pictures. I helped promote it. I don't believe in it. I'm not gonna keep promoting and doing that and not showing up. Like one thing about me is I'm gonna show up. If I love you, man, I'm gonna show up for you every single time, and I'm gonna show up for you. I just need you to do that for me, and that's where I was at with it last year. If you can't do that for me, then we not equally yoked. Like I'm not who I used to be. The old me used to be like, man, you know what? I just really wish they would be there for me. I just nah, man, you ain't messing with me. Cool. You fooling with me, cool. If you're not cool, I don't care. Like a part of me just stopped caring and just started focusing on myself and building my brand and just having the right people around. You know how to make or break you. Did you know that? The same people at your birthday parties talking about happy birthday, popping bottles, got all that stuff going on, man. A lot of them folks do not like you. Them folks do not fool with you for real. They just like how everybody else loves you. And so when you love as hard as me, a lot of people are gonna flock to you, but a lot of people are also gonna envy you and wish they could be you. But even if you gave them the whole recipe, they can't do it like you. And that's just kind of confidence that I've kind of always had. You know what I'm saying? So after the Ink Ladies pop up, Jay Scott performed, of course. That's my dog. Shout out to Jay. I went to the park and met Open and really started talking to him and really started telling him about what I do. He was like, "Oh yeah, just a no brainer. You got to get the kids together. We got to go drum." I'm like, "All right, cool. Don't do all that. That's cool." So he had me reach out to Ezekiel Johnson, my co-facilitator of the Drip Drummers, as well as my production manager on my podcast, Cool, Calm, and Connected. You can check out Cool, Calm, and Connected on YouTube, man. It's a dope podcast that ties everything that I'm talking about together. So the difference between the podcast and this is I want to talk to the people more. Like I want to connect with more people. I want to talk about real issues. I want to talk about different things. You know what I'm saying? We face as black people, period. You know what I'm saying? And so got the kids together, did the art show. After we did the art show, we just started performing all the way around the city. Then Tambra Harris reached out to me. We both been working at Price. She does West African dance. I do West African drum. She was like, "Hey, sister." I was like, "What's up? What's good?" She was like, "I want to show you something, that I'm a part of, and I think you'll like it." I'm like, "All right, cool." So, and I went to a Giwaya Mata dance class, and listen, I was like, "Yo, what's up? What's up? What I gotta do? I want to be in this. I'm about all this. What? Sign me up. Sign me." You gonna ask her? I said, "Man, sign me up, man. Sign me up. What's good?" And everything just began to align at the same time. I was meeting the right people at the same time. And when the right people are around you, you just start to flourish like at a high level. Like you just start going harder, you know what I'm saying, than you ever have gone. But it's important, very, very important that you just focus on the goal at hand. And so with that being said, we're gonna take a quick break. And we're going to hear another song from the talented Mr. J Sky called Focus. Oh, hey, Destiny, I see you.
Told these folk I'm having passion. Skirt, skirt. No, 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 no. Love, praying, hoping, I don't lose focus. See what you wanted to focus. I only had to focus. Plans crumble. That shit gon' happen. Focus. Feel like I'm losing my focus. Light up the guns, I'm focused now. Can't tell my focus down. That shit won't slow me down. Tell them I'm focused. Tell them I'm focused. Tell them I'm focused. Focus like that did that send them lights. And this could be the night. Focus like I ain't been up all night. And I've been sleeping right. Focused on the truth, cause I heard that's what's gonna set me free. Focused on the facts, cause without that, now what would that shit be? Look, notice, pay attention, focus. You'll uncover motives, see who's really focused. Shit ain't been the best. Hold on, let me focus. If you wanna check, then you gotta focus. Praying, hoping, I don't lose focus. See what you wanted to focus. I only had to focus. Plans crumble. That shit gon' happen. Focus. Feel like I'm losing my focus. Light up the ganja, I'm focused now. Can't tell my focus down. That shit won't slow me down. Tell them I'm focused. Tell them I'm focused. Tell them I'm focused. Praying on focusing, baby. Shit, I'm getting colder. They noticing, baby. Lately, I've been so focused. It's crazy. I see what I want, so I know I'm gonna make it. I was in the coop, getting loose in the rain, drinking and driving, blowing my brain. Would've gave anything to you, plenty things to you. Stay, cause you said you would change. You wanted me, but I wanna change. I wanted you, but you didn't wanna think. And that's when we changed. Told me my focus was strange. Started to only complain. I gave you love and you gave me stress. I gave you effort, I gave you my best. Gave you my all, and when nothing left, I had to fall to see I was blessed. But now I'm focused. Praying, hoping, I don't lose focus. See what you wanted to focus. I only had to focus. Plans crumble. That shit gon' happen. Focus. Feel like I'm losing my focus. Light up the ganja, I'm focused now. Can't tell my focus down. That shit won't slow me down. Tell them I'm focused. Tell them I'm focused. Tell them I'm focused.
Good morning. I just wanted to say that I love you. I miss you. I know that God has a lot of things in store for you. It's going to be a good ride. Just hold on. Remember, I'm here with you always and forever. I love you, honey. Have a good day.
Watch my every move. Gotta get it right. Slow it down. Had to tell myself to focus. My life is tailored to me. Your life is tailored to you. Just know I'm focused. And if you look me in my eyes, you see everything on my mind. Had a situation to fall, but I loved it for it was broad. Conversations with my dog told me everything alright. Still got major love for him, but you lied to me that night. Shit switching, stick shifting, realizing that I'm gifted. 27, big business, but jealous advice against it. Fuck it, roll with the jab, swing back, amazing fight. Tumors, shootings, and deceit could teach a listener by life. Show a dog his future wife, and show a bra what love is like. Shit, in many ways we differ, but in many more we alike. Don't take long to get what's yours, just believe you'll be alright. Shit, in minutes you could lose it all. Now don't you miss that flight. Now don't you get to doubting what you think. Put your faith in what you feel and you won't sink. Floating to the top, and that's one thing that I noticed. Might fall a little bit, but remain focused.
All right, once again, that was Focus by independent artist J Sky, J.SKYY from Jackson, Mississippi. Follow him on Instagram at Sky So High, SKYY So High. And so when you're trying to achieve your own things and do your own things and step out on faith, that focus is vital. It's really vital. And so I started to really think about like who it is I actually wanted to help, that I haven't up until this point. And so one person was definitely Jay Sky. Me and Sky, we worked at the same mental health facility for years. You know what I'm saying? We did orientation together and we just hit it off. I remember in orientation, he gave me a CD with that very song I just played, Focus. And I was like, yo, man, I've been bumping this shit. Man, this shit hard. Like, what, bro? What, let me know. Like, if I really think about it over the years, like, before we really start working closely together, like I'm at the shows, like I know all the songs, like I'm getting clips. Like I always been a super fan. So many people used to always ask me, like, man, why this man ain't famous? I'm like, man, I don't know. He need to be. This boy is talented. You know what I'm saying? It's the talent for me, like super duper talented. But I hit him up and I just was like, man, listen, I don't think you famous because, man, I'm supposed to be working with you, man. I just feel it. You know what I'm saying? So let me help you. You know what I mean? And so, like, it get weird sometimes when I'm like, man, I manage an artist because it's just like, he's like one of my closest friends. Like, this is like my best friend, brother, like, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? And so, after I left my job, shortly after that, you know what I'm saying, he left the job too, but he just kept working with kids. You know what I'm saying? He was working in a group home, but we was just making so many moves over the summer. And so what people saw versus what happened was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she here, but I'm like, man, I ain't making no money though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was so many times I'm going back and forth with myself, like, all right, man, you might have to just go ahead and settle down and get a job. But it's just like, I had 2 kids with me all summer who just wanted to drum. So I was a volunteer drumming instructor who provided free summer programming. And like, I just thank all my support systems because I ain't have a job. I ain't even have no job. And then I had started working with Giwa and Mata doing an apprenticeship. Do y'all know what apprenticeship mean? I ain't getting no money. I ain't have no money, but I had purpose. I had drive. I had passion. You can't put a price on it. I have work ethic, like, and I had a vision. You know what I'm saying? So it's plenty of times I call my mama crying, like, Mama, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She's like, Angelica, you just gotta keep going. I'm calling Jay, like, man, I don't know, man. He's like, man, we just gotta keep going. Like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And so did a whole bunch of shows all over the place all summer with his music and then my drumming and then just trying to like build my brand, build my clientele for real. I made different pop-ups. I'm just taking notes. I feel like, excuse me, you ever seen somebody train for something and they just taking notes? They just taking notes. They just taking notes. They just taking notes. So I just feel like it's my time now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put in the work. I paid all my dues. I kept it 100. I kept it solid. I 10 toes down. All that good jazz. So it's just kind of it's really my time now. And so we can fast forward to it's ICP. We can fast forward to a year later. And everything that I work for is now finally, it's coming into everything I manifested, everything that I prayed for, everything that I worked for. It's just coming alive, and it's just a beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful feeling because if you knew how much I sacrificed, how much I worked, you wouldn't even be surprised. Some people are so surprised, like, oh my God, you have a podcast? Go check out Cool Common Connected on YouTube, by the way. Oh my God, you have a podcast? Oh my God, you're a professional drummer? So yeah, now I'm a member of UIM Matsu. So now you like paying me to do something that I actually like. I love to drum. I love to teach drumming. So that's cool. Me teaching drumming again at Price Middle School. That was dope this year. Got back into the first love of my life, which is basketball. So I coach basketball for the boys. I've never coached boys before, so I clearly like challenges. I like to challenge myself in a positive way. Of course, I don't like to stress myself out, but I like to challenge myself, and that definitely was a challenge. Working with preteen and teenage boys, trying to teach them everything, because these kids they never even like played sports before or know how to work hard for stuff. Or middle school kids are different. I don't know if anybody listening has middle school kids, but they different. These not the same kids from when we was in middle school, man. I had stuff going on like players skipping practice to go smoke. I'm like, dang, like what's going on? Y'all already don't even know how to play hoop for real. So like it was just different challenges and different battles. But I was like, nah, they gonna feel me. They gonna feel me. Like I said, sometimes you gotta sit back and observe. And then I sat back and observed, and I was like, all right, now it's time to take charge. I'm not gonna play with y'all. Like when I start really getting in my bag, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna play with y'all. I'm not about to play with nobody in here. This is what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna do it. And if you don't like it, there go the door. I'm not playing with y'all. But they need that though. It's what I like to call tough love. Everybody can't handle it, but you gotta be real. You can't just be sugarcoating people. Like some people just be saying stuff and kissing folks' ass, and that's just not me. I've never, ever, ever been like that. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna kiss her ass to get what I want. For what? Why I'm doing that? It's not gonna make me happy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see the work I'm putting in, bye. I don't gotta. I'm not trying to please nobody, man. I'm trying to. Man, I'm great already. Like I just want the right people to gravitate, to what I'm doing. And just real quick, we got to shout out to BLDradio.com for having me on here with conversations with the Connect. Cannot wait to keep connecting with, anybody who calls in as we talk to as we talk to different topics every week, man. And conversation with the Connect, man, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? And so, okay. All right. And so the current connections that I already named, you know what I'm saying? You got the ones I named already. Sorry about that. You got Cuties, Nails and Spa. You know what I'm saying? You got J Sky. You got the official Ink Lady. Giwa and Mata, of course, man. I love my big up to my sisters, man, and Giwa and Mata. Giwa and Mata translates to elephant women. Women who are leaders in the community. And man, listen, I'm Thomasville Heights adopted me. Like I'm all in the community drumming. I drum on the block. I'm drumming in driveways, drumming everywhere I can drum. Cause the kids need coping skills, man. A lot of kids go through a lot of trauma and they don't know how to talk about it. They don't know how to deal with it. Um, and so that's what drumming is, man. Like it was so many times in my old facility, somebody was about to fight and sometimes kids just need a quick distraction. I'm like, okay, don't fight nobody. You want to drum right quick? Yeah. All right, cool. Give me some drums. Give me some drums, baby. I don't want to break up no fights. You know what I'm saying? So coping skills to help you cope with trauma. You know what I mean? Are you gonna wake up and the trauma's gone? Absolutely not. That's not how trauma works. But there are different things you can do to cope with it. And I'm so super excited that drumming is one of those things, man. Like it's I used to be very, very angry growing up. Daddy issues and stuff like that. But like when I hit that drum, man, I was like, I'm in a whole nother world. Like I can't even really explain it. Like I'm in a whole nother zone. And so to teach kids these skills and see that they love it as much as me, man, that's what it's really all about. Pouring into the next generation. I mean, I hear people all the time like these kids crazy. Like this the next generation. So I look around, I'm like, we're the adults now. We're the new adults. So what can you do to change the outcome of certain things? There's certain things that you can do in your own community to change things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of complaining, I can't stand nobody who always want to complain. Because where's the solution? I've always been. People get mad at me because they'll tell me a whole story about so much drama and so much conflict, and I'm on it like, dang, for real? That's crazy. But when I get done with all the ad libs, that's crazy. I'm like, all right, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing about it. Like you just gonna you're not going to do anything about it. Like I'm very solution oriented. Like what can you do to change outcomes? It's up to you. It's up to you. If you think these kids are crazy, what kind of programs and things can you implement to show them structure and a consistent person in their lives who's not going to give up on them and who's not going to verbally abuse them and who's not going to physically abuse them, and it's going to give them a little light and give them a little hope. That's why I love the community I work in. I'm like, I'm just come like you're like I'm coming to give you a little positivity, some hope, but also some realness. You got to be real. You can't be fake, man. We can't be fake. All right. And so last year I did a lot of stuff for free. I did a lot of stuff like, and I was like, man, I'm doing stuff for free and I got bills, baby. What am I gonna do? Like, how I'm gonna figure that out? But I just came into this year with just a different mindset. Like, first of all, boom, you got through it. You got through it. You definitely didn't look like what you've been through. Because if I look like what I've been through, baby, I don't even know if I'd be sitting here at this table right now. I'm not gonna even hold you. But it also taught me structure, it taught me business, it taught me um people talk a good game, but then when it's time to pay the deposit, people not paying deposits. People don't want to really pay you for your skills and talent, but they will talk to you for hours and pick your brain. You can't just talk to me. No, no. I think I posted not too long ago, and I was like, I can't do promo for free. Y'all gotta send me the budget. Like, what's the budget? Like, what we talking about? And I'm not the person that's trying to break you down financially. I'm the person that's like, okay, what's your vision? Hmm. Okay. All right, cool. This is your vision. All right. What's your budget? Cause I'm a budget. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm a budget. I'm an entrepreneur. Like I have to get it how I live. Like I am literally, you need to have a budget for me. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about like I get $25 a month to run my Instagram page. Stop playing with me. Like, don't play with yourself and don't play with me. Like, that's all I have. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I take that. Like, and then the connections is different because I'm so hands on. Like, I don't like everybody I work with. It's a deeper connection. Like, it's a deep connection. Like, it's like what are we gonna do? It's a check-in, it's conversations. And so the carrier connections, and of course, Cutie Nails and Spa, Midtown Atlanta, across the street from Georgia Tech, Black owned. Shout out to Quentin and Johanna Gaines, of course. Um, independent artists from Jackson, Mississippi, J Sky, J.SKYY, Sky So High on Instagram. The official ink lady has her own tattoo shop in Riverdale, Georgia. She's been tattooing about 11 years. Will, shout out to my boy Will, man. Let me tell you about Will. I was meeting up with him one day and my energy was off. Like it was off. And if you know me, you know the energy that I project. I'm normally just happy and I'm happy and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But I wasn't like that. So he was like, what's going on with you? Your energy off. You know, you could feel it. You know what I'm saying? You can feel it when it's shift, all that. I'm like, man, I gotta get some money, man. I'm not getting enough money. I need to get some money. I'm stressed out about to pull my locks out. I need some money. You feel what I'm saying? He was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Well, what all you do? Shit, what all you do? That's why I be saying that all the time. Shit, what all you do? I start making a laundry list. I do social media promotions, man, I do Instagram. I can create content. I could do, you know what I'm saying? I can do a lot of different things. Like I'll go recruit you some staff if you need to. If you need to do a training on customer service, I could do all of these. Like I have acquired so many skills and I'm just like, that's the hard thing too, having so many different skills and knowing where to drive that energy, right? So I told him all my laundry list. He was like, man, you know what I'm saying? When I get together, man, I'm a fuck with you, man. I'm gonna mess with you, man. I was like, I bet. And he followed through. The beginning of the year, my first business meeting was with Will of Applying Major Pressure. That's the name of his label, Applying Major Pressure. Um, and so I work with Applying Major Pressure, doing the social media pro. I do a lot of different things. And so, my connections, like, they legit. They legit. If you want to know more about them, you can check it out on YouTube. And my name is Angelica Harris. And the name of it is called Cool, Calm, and Connected because I'm the connect, right? Also follow me on Instagram _A Harris. Connect me, all right. And so everything, like I said, just start coming together at the same time with the music, with the connections. Um, and the podcast, it's like my little baby right now. Like I love the podcast because I literally talk about this stuff, this same stuff I'm telling y'all, my little intro, it's your intro. So you gotta let everybody know what all you do and all that other good shit. But I literally get to sit down and talk about the people who are closest to me that I also do business with. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between good business and bad business. You know, sometimes people that their personal relationships affect how they do business. That's bad for business. You gotta take the personal out of it and get to the business. But I'm just blessed to have both going on simultaneously and not skipping a beat. That's what I'm blessed with the connection. So check out Cool, Calm, and Connected. Um, in March, Giwa and Matza celebrated 29 years of existence. Shout out to Giwa again. And that's when I learned more about the people in the group. And that's how I got connected to the maternal wellness hikers, who push maternal wellness and maternal mental health and maternal health and provide resources, with just about birth. It's about so many different dope things, but they provide a weekly hike for women who are expecting, as well as people who are, women who are in postpartum. But like, it's not just for these women; it's for their families. It's for their herd, their tribe. Like, it, and kids can come too. So it's so cool because some people, when they started, they were pregnant, but now those kids are here, so that they coming out on the hike, and they even got their own trail mix. When I say this trail mix good, man, I'm like, man, they put this in Walmart or something. Man, this is good. You know what I'm saying? So check out the maternal wellness hikers on Instagram and come hiking with us every Sunday. New trail, like come mess with us, man. It's really really good. You need fresh air and nature and all that good stuff. So shout out to the maternal wellness hikers. And I realized, so I'm not gonna even lie to y'all, from November to now, man, I didn't quit so many jobs, man. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. If you know me, you like, man, Angelica, you didn't quit another. Hey, mama, I see you on here. Hey, mama. Man, Angelica, you didn't quit another job. I did. It's just not for me anymore. I don't know how to work for anybody anymore, guys. I don't know how to work it for anybody. Like, uh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna run it down. So it's a black on donut shop in Midtown Atlanta in the same plaza as Cuties. I'm working overnight, like I'm hustling, like I'm working overnight designing donuts and shit. I'm like, I don't even know how to cook. How am I making gourmet donuts in here? Man, that alarm went off one day, baby. They never seen me in there again, man. All right. Then I was like, I'm gonna try this Amazon. Let me hop on the Amazon train. Everybody's doing Amazon. I guess I'll do Amazon too. Man, I'm slinging boxes in Amazon one night, listening to a podcast from one of my friends. Shout out to G. Spiritually melanin. That's what it's called. Spiritually melanin. And she going, man, she talking all this real. Da 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 da. I'm like, yo, I'm playing with myself. I'm playing with myself. I'm playing with my potential. Why am I in Amazon overnight slinging these boxes? This ain't the same body from 2010, baby. I was breaking down. My back hurt, my body hurt. I'm too tired to function. This ain't for me. I need to stop playing with myself. I need to stop playing with myself and start my podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to Ezekiel Johnson, who was also my production manager of Cool Common Connected, that's on YouTube. And I was like, hey, I want to start a podcast. He was like, oh, you do? What you want it to be about? I said, man, I want to just create another platform for Black people just like me, who are dope just like me. Um, who are dope just like me. Like they just have so many talents and so many skills, and they just don't know where to drive that energy. um and so that's what I did. I always been big and like, whatever you say you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with yourself, don't play with your potential, and don't let nobody play with you, okay? Because time is money. You know what I'm saying? And so everything from a year ago is coming just full circle, and I'm just gonna keep going and keep growing and keep building. And shout out for bldradio.com for giving me just another opportunity to shine my light. All right. And so before we leave and wrap it up, I just want to let you guys know, don't ever be afraid to shine your light. All right. You have to shine it bright and unapologetically, because different people, like when I go into rooms, either you're going to mess with me or you're going to be intimidated by me. You get to choose that. But how I shine is up to me. Don't ever dim your light to please other people, because then you'll be unhappy. And if you are a light, I encourage you to shine. And so we're gonna wrap it up for today. But next week, we'll on Conversation with the Connect. You'll be able to call in. We used to talk some more. Next week, we're gonna talk about self-love. You gotta love yourself, baby. You know what I'm saying? And so that's gonna be all for tonight. I'm gonna leave you with, of course, another song from J Sky, J.SKYY, called Shine Together, because together we can achieve more, we can shine more, and we can do more. So, I mean, this is Conversations with the Connect, and I'm the Connect. What's up?
Yeah, yeah. I'm so comfy in my skin, melanin to keep me tan. I cook out and do my dance, slidey let you with my friends. Told my mama I'm that man, my impulses don't give a damn. Just hold on, cause I got plans for all the shades that we come in. Cross my heart and hope to die if I don't make them treat us right. My heart blacker than midnight, could be my last dance like Mike. Think they scared to fight on Mike, still might slide on them like Mike. Jordan, Tyson, Jackson, look, it been time for action. Arm high, my fist ball. Can't lie, I'm pissed off. Angry, not fearful. Jump out, then free fall. Fly away. This for the ones with no voice, I got something to say. This time we can't ignore the bullshit. I won't excuse it. You say it's love, but I'm not stupid. You can't fool them. And if we fall, we should be here to catch each other. No bullshit on my mother, we gon' shine together. We gon' shine together. No, no, no. What I feel inside, I've been showing more and more, getting hard to hide. I just can't put my feelings to the side. Ask yourself, are you living or alive? Built to survive hard times. We kings and queens, yeah. Royalty, I theme, yeah, they know that shit. Scared we'll finally show that shit. Target on my back for being educated and black. Funny how the media running the shit we doing and label us thugs. Dealing roof shot up with church and they act like it's all good. Look at what they did to Rashard Brooks. If you think they done, you don't. See, it's us versus them, the one-on-one. Bullshit, I won't excuse it. You say it's love, but I'm not stupid. You can't fool them. And if we fall, we should be here to catch each other. No bullshit on my mother. We gon' shine together. 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 No. What I feel inside. Just can't put my feelings to the side. Just can't put my feelings to the side. I'm so comfy in my skin, melanin to keep me tan. I cook out and do my dance, slidey let you with my friends. Told my mama I'm that man, my impulses don't give a damn. Just hold on, cause I got plans for all the shades that we come in. Cross my heart and hope to die if I don't make them treat us right. My heart blacker than midnight, could be my last dance like Mike. Think they scared to fight on Mike, still might slide on them like Mike. Jordan, Tyson, Jackson, look, it been time for action. Arm high, my fist ball. Can't lie, pissed off. Angry, not fearful. Jump out, then free fall. Fly away. This for the ones with no voice, I got something to say. This time we can't ignore the bullshit. I won't excuse it. You say it's love, but I'm not stupid. You can't fool them. And if we fall, we should be here to catch each other. No bullshit on my mother. We gon' shine together. We gon' shine together. No. What I feel inside, I've been showing more and more, getting hard to hide. I just can't put my feelings to the side. Ask yourself, are you living your life built to survive hard times? We kings and queens, yeah. Royalty, I theme, yeah. Yeah, they know that shit. Scared will finally show that shit. Target on my back for being educated and black. Funny how the media running the shit we doing and label us thugs. Then a roof shot up with church and they act like it's all good. Look at what they did to Rashard Brooks. If you think they done, you don't. See, it's us versus them, the one-on-one. Bullshit, I won't excuse it. You say it's love, but I'm not stupid. You can't fool me. And if we fall, we should be here to catch each other. No bullshit on my mother. We gon' shine together. We gon' shine together.